Friday, August 22nd, 2000. Friday, August 22nd, 2025.
Uh-oh.
The Shelby County Sheriff's Office responded to a call for shots fired in the Memphis neighborhood of Cordova.
I heard about them.
On scene, deputies would make a grim discovery.
These folks just let it off in the Dover, man.
Woo!
Only on Blackwood News. Damn.
Woo! It's broad day.
All the sheriffs are out here. Oh, they still putting up too, man.
Hell yeah.
We in Cordova with it. Active scene.
Cordova. I think that's the hood.
Oh, it was a homicide in Cordova, man. We on Berry Hill and Chimney Rock. Where the man still in his vehicle.
Oh.
It's a Chevy Track.
The body's still in the car? Damn.
The body's in there, man.
Oh my
It's a
God.
homicide. Yeah, it goes down everywhere, man. We out here in the county part.
At 5:40 p.m., a young man was pronounced dead, laid out in his vehicle with the windows shattered. His body sat in the driver's seat, but slumped over into the passenger seat.
That's crazy.
Indicating he was shot through the driver's side window.
He's probably
The
trying
next day, the victim was identified as 18-year-old Antonio Sykes Jr.,
18 years old.
2025 graduate of Germantown High. In grief and disbelief, Mrs. Harris, the president of G-Town High's parent-teacher-student organization, took to Instagram with a post stating, "With a heavy heart, I just received the devastating news that one of my babies has been killed. He always made sure to stop by Study Hall to see Mrs. Harris and grab some snacks and update me on his upcoming album. That's why I nicknamed him Snacks. I'll never forget prom night. He spotted me before I saw him and proudly said, 'Mrs. Harris, you like my prom fit?' He was so happy. Then at graduation, he made sure to find me again. I was so proud of him because he was so proud of himself. This one hurts deeply. My prayers go out to his family.
Damn.
Rest in love, Antonio."
That's why you gotta stay out the streets though, bro.
Harris.
Telling you,
In
gang,
school,
that shit be lame.
Antonio may have been perceived one way, but outside of school in the streets of Memphis, he went by the name FBG Fat Slime. On Instagram, he
there
dropped
we
a
now
live
it's making sense. See, it always come back to the same thing. Well, you get me. It was making, because the way she was talking, it sounded like he was a cool dude. He went to prom, he graduated, he not a dropout. All that was cool. And what I be telling motherfuckers is them be the real people, gang. That's really you, how you is, and that's really you. But see, now you, what does he say? FBG something, he want to be slime and all that?
FBG Fat Slime.
Fat slime and shit.
On
like,
Instagram,
man.
he dropped a live performance titled "I Did It" while wearing his cap and gown, smoking, and holding an AR pistol. On TikTok, he'd even make a post showing his first day in high school and then his last. In his mind, he probably felt like this was some type of glow up.
Right, like he blew up.
Elevated into a gangster.
No,
Spreading
nigga.
maybe $1,000, leaving the tag on his $100 jeans.
Like, come on, gang. And it be niggas like this, boy, like, gang, you think you really doing something? Like, bro, chill out, gang. Like, what the fuck is you doing? You ain't elevated to no gangster. You elevated. So you know what's crazy, too? I swear to God, we can go on anything y'all want to go. Y'all go to my Instagram right now. I got the opposite. My freshman year, I had the baggy jeans on. I had the cash in my pocket, nigga. You know, my freshman year, I was trapping. I ain't gonna lie. I had baggy True Religions on. I had the fresh Jordan 11s on and just came out with the True Religion shirt. By the time I seen year, I had skinny jeans and Balenciagas on, folks. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking pictures like this. Because I was changing. Slowly but surely, I was changing.
This was some type of $1,000, leaving the tag on his $100 jeans, a Glock in his waist, an ARP against the wall. This was who he wanted to be.
This is who he wanted to be.
During his 4 years in high school, apparently it's who he became.
Yeah.
But now looking at the pictures as if they were two different people. The one on the left looks like he stays out of trouble.
Yeah.
While the one on the right is running towards it.
Right. I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did?
Fat Slime was dropping diss songs, flexing guns in every video, and even went as far as dissing the dead.
See?
But his actions weren't in line with the lifestyle he portrayed.
See?
He was acting like a killer, but on TikTok, he'd post in the same Chevy Captiva he'd later be killed in.
And that's what happens when niggas who not really... See, being in the streets is supposed to be something that happened to you that you didn't want to happen. It's supposed to be a scenario to the point where it's like you got your hand forced. It's not supposed to be a scenario where you was a freshman and you felt like you was a lame. So you looked at a bunch of drill rappers and you said, I'm going to go get a gun. I'm going to go put the same clothes on. I'm going to make my hair look like this. I'm going to rap like this. I'm going to make songs like this. I'm going to diss the dead people, even though I ain't never killed nobody or probably shot at nobody. I'm going to go do all this shit to for everybody to really believe I'm a gangster, even though I'm really not. I'm really not a gangster, but I want everybody to really believe that I really am. So I'm finna go do all this shit that everybody else do, and then I'm gonna blend in. They gonna think I'm the same. Which is true, bro. If you do all that, people gonna look at you like you the same. They gonna look at you like a gangster, and you gonna get gangster results. Gangster results is being slumped over in your front car, in your front seat, a few weeks after you just fucking graduated, a few months after you just graduated. For no reason, because you dissing dead ops that you ain't killed on songs, trying to be cool and shit. When you could have just stayed, you could have stayed him, bro. It was nothing wrong with Buddy. If you wanted to lose some weight, you know what I'm saying, get smarter, you know what I'm saying, get more, you know what I'm saying, maybe people stop playing with you, whatever. You could have did that, shorty, but you wanted to turn into this because this is what the niggas look like on YouTube that you watch. You see what I'm saying? This is what the street niggas look like, and you think street niggas is cool and all that.
Building. You'd think he'd know not to post his own car.
Nope.
If he was actually getting active.
He wasn't getting active. He don't know
in
that.
Social media comments, many were surprised by his death, unaware that he was actually into it enough to actually be killed.
Right.
A little over a month ago, Fat Slime sat down.
I'm gonna stop pausing. You don't have to be into it enough. You can go outside your first day. The first time you want to hang out with gangsters and wear a ski mask with tattoos and smoke blunts on the block, that could be the day you die, shorty. The first time you step out, the first time, the very first day, the first hour, the first minute that you self-proclaim that you a gangster, you could get killed, folks, or go to jail.
For his very first interview with Kiwi Visuals TV. He described how he became a rapper in less than a year, how his music took off through TikTok, and even gave insight on his plans for the future. A future he wouldn't live to see.
What's going on? This your boy Fat Slime, and I'm here with Kiwi Visuals, man.
First interview?
Yeah, first jump. Started posting on TikTok shit, and then on Instagram. And yeah, I hit my first meal. And then I ain't even be rapping the whole year yet. I'm focused on this shit. I'm finna move to Nashville and shit. Finna start streaming and shit. Y'all stay tuned. I'm finna start YouTube. I'm finna start doing all this shit.
How old you?
18, I just turned 18 in January.
Because I saw you graduated high school and shit like that. So, like, is you going to college down there, or you just going down there just to get on type shit?
Which I don't know. A nigga had like the cook. I'm finna go to culinary school on God.
Real?
Yeah. A lot of niggas don't know what to do with their life. I gotta do something like cool. We in Memphis. We ain't even really like that shit, fool.
Another local rapper named Baby Bumtock would sit down for an interview with Kiwi the day after his cousin Fat Slime died. 2 days before that, Bumtock was shot in the face and luckily survived.
Yesterday, gang. Yeah. My little cousin, the Fat Slime, he just passed away on me yesterday. This shit still got me like, man, what the fuck, but I'm
So let's get a little bit into Fast Line, because when I first heard about it, I saw it on your page. But at first I thought y'all was just trolling, so I'm thinking like he probably like just did some shit or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't think he actually had passed away.
Yeah.
So I saw everybody post. So where was you at like when you found out he passed away and stuff?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. My whole lit. Like, bro, cause 2 days before he had passed away, I had got shot. So shit, I'm thinking like, man.
They don't even look like, and this is the crazy part about it is this is so many niggas that claim the streets and all that. They don't even look like this. He got a Family Guy shirt on. Folks was just talking about moving to Nashville and going to culinary school and being a streamer and a YouTuber. Do that sound like a crash out nigga who been killing niggas his whole life and been shit? That don't sound like that, bro. That sound like some niggas with their head on. And everybody and behind him, nobody was calling him a lame. Everybody was like, yeah, for real. Like, you gotta do something with your life for real. Like, yeah, ha, ha, ha. But they still subscribing to this street nigga image. And that's what's fucking everybody up for. You know what I'm saying? You was never supposed to be the street nigga. You was never supposed to claim a gang. You was never supposed to diss nobody dead homies. You was never supposed to be on Instagram with the guns out. You never was supposed to do that, gang. You was supposed to go to culinary school. Y'all don't even look like them type of people for real. Like,
that was just happened.
And that's the saddest part.
Damn, like, how the fuck, you know, like, nobody, man, this shit just really weird as hell. My mind was just throwed off. I'm still like, I'm still shook up about the shit, but, you know, it's cool. It's just life shit, I guess.
Yeah.
If this video is to serve any purpose other than covering another senseless killing, it's to show the power in how you choose to portray yourself.
Exactly.
The energy you put out will always come back.
Exactly.
And for those too young and dumb to understand, let me simplify things. If you think this is lame and you'd rather look like this, you're already lowering your chances of making it past 25.
Preach, brother. Preach. I might cry. He just preached so hard. He's saying the same shit I've been saying. If you think this lame, this is how a high school freshman is supposed to look, sir. What the hell? This is what you supposed to look like when you is 14, 15 years old. There's nothing lame about this, bro. This is, you are a fucking kid. This is what you're supposed to look like because you're a fucking kid. You're not supposed to look like this, but you want to look like this, like shorty. You just simply wanted to look like this, like folks just said. You already lowering your chances of making it to 25 years old, and you ain't even did shit but put some clothes on and put a gun on your waist. You already fucking yourself up. When you could have stayed your ass just like this, folks, if you play with Rubik's Cubes, that ain't lame. If you want to play Call of Duty all day, that ain't lame. If you want to be a quote-unquote nerd and study books and be a human encyclopedia and drink coffee on the fucking weekends and go golfing with your granddad, shorty, that ain't nothing lame about none of that, gang. Nothing, folks. Stop trying to be this if you not this. This is supposed to be for 1/3% of people who just got dealt a certain hand. Your mama was on crack. Your daddy was in jail. The only person that raised you was the old man on the block, but he was in the streets. So you was just doing all this forever. And if that was the case, you would have been looking like this. You would have been looking like this your first week of high school back then. You can't wait until you 18 years old, 17, 18 years old, be like, man, I'm tired of niggas thinking I'm a lame. I'm finna come out here like a street nigga. The black community is fucked up because we think if you not in the streets, you ain't cool. If you ain't gang banging, if you ain't a gangster of somehow, some sort, you a lame. And that's just simply not the case, bro.
You're all gonna catch a case because you want to tote guns before you turn 21 when you can actually do it legally.
Right.
You're already lowering your chances of making more than minimum wage.
Exactly.
As you're gonna be a felon.
Exactly.
You're setting yourself
fucking
up
your
for
life
failure.
up.
And to be nothing more than a fucking hashtag on your homie's Instagram page as they write long live whatever the fuck your name is.
Yeah.
See, Fat Slime thought it was funny to post on TikTok when me and bro tried to change because it's 2025, but a sweet young walked past us with a peanut butter 19X with a Chris Beck mag.
Me and bro try to change because it's 2025.
He's talking about robbing a soft
Robbing
kid for
somebody.
his gun,
Yeah.
and now his comments say R.I.P.
Mm-hmm.
It's more than likely Bumstock still has staples in his face from getting shot, and hopefully he learns from Fat Slime's mistakes and gets far away from Memphis.
Most of the time, they use that shit. Once something stupid like this happen, they use that to dive more into the streets. Ain't that dumb as hell?
I hope he understands the chance that he has and the chance that you all watching have at staying out of the streets and actually living life. Now, I wanted to cover this video for a few reasons. One of them being it goes back to the quote that I used to speak on back when I started YouTube, something that I learned in prison. Watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your feelings.
Yeah.
Watch your feelings, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your lifestyle. Watch your lifestyle, it controls your destiny. As soon as you stop portraying to be something online, you know, you're showing off guns, you're talking about doing this, doing that. You're feeding yourself a certain mentality, a mentality that doesn't just stay with you when you're on Instagram, when you leave the house.
Right.
You carry this mentality, bro.
Right.
Your way of thinking slowly starts to become your way of living.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, even if you had nothing to do with this lifestyle now has something to do with you, because you're bringing forth the characteristics of living that life.
Because you trying so hard to keep living that life. So even if it's not like, hey, I'm finna sag my pants, like you might not think about it like, I'm finna sag my pants a little bit because if I don't sag my pants, they gonna think I'm a lame. And if they think I'm a lame, they gonna try to rob me. And if they try to rob me, I ain't gonna get no girls. If I don't get no girl, like, you just simply subconsciously thinking that, folk, you gonna get them results, bro. You gonna start doing shit that's gonna get you shot. You gonna start doing shit that's going to get you killed. That's gonna get you locked up. You don't even have control of this shit for real.
You're introducing negative things into your daily routine.
Is he doing whippets? Is his homie doing whippets next to him?
Negative.
They passing around the fucking whippet. Like, y'all, these young, man, listen, bro.
Into your daily routine. And through that, you end up with a result like this.
These niggas are slow.
You graduated high school and decided to do a music video smoking weed with a gun. What type of energy do you think you're bringing forth?
Right.
Where were the parents, the adults, anybody that could have stepped in and been like, what the fuck are you doing? Because realistically, I didn't graduate high school. I dropped out of high school. I was in prison when people were still in high school.
Right.
So it's like, for my generation, if you were still in school, you were already looked at a certain type of way. Like, you can't be that official in the street.
Right.
How the fuck? You made it to school. It's like the rappers that make it to college.
Exactly.
How were you already in the street? If you graduated high school and then went to college, you were playing ball.
Yeah.
That means after school, you weren't at the park fighting the other kids. You weren't doing this and that. You were at practice, practicing for the game on the weekend.
Yeah.
People want to portray certain shit.
They want to be gangster so bad. Yeah.
And then people wonder what the fuck went wrong.
Right.
When an 18-year-old graduate gets killed. But rest in peace to Fat Slime.
Rest
and
in peace.
I hope, even if it's only one of y'all,
one person,
one of
bro,
y'all watching this understands this message and it hits you a certain way, because you could end up in the next video I cover.
I'm telling you, bro.
There's no sparing anybody. I don't do shout outs. I don't do videos of, you know, you just made $1 million. You just became successful. I don't do those type of videos. You only end up on my channel if you die
or go to jail
or some crazy shit happens that
or
most
get
likely
shot.
You did.
Right.
The goal isn't to end up on my channel.
On God.
The goal is to avoid it.
Exactly.
And by watching my shit, I hope you understand that.
And that's why I do these vids, bro. Because even if it's one person, one little young black kid somewhere, and I don't give a damn where you from. You could be in the middle of Memphis, Chicago, Alabama, whatever, shorty. And you just look at this and be like, damn, this shit really lame. Like, damn, like, I can get killed over nothing. I can make this rap song and die. So I like, that's why I mess with niggas like 1090 Jake, because at least it's some type of positivity behind it. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't 100% have to do what you, then that's just not it, bro. If you like he said, if you graduating, if you was in sports, nigga, 9 times out of 10, bro, you ain't gotta be in the streets, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you could afford the fact that you had parents at the crib, you was going to school, you graduated on time, your teachers was messing with you, you liked your teachers, you was always joking and laughing with your teachers and people that worked at the school, and you was at prom, and your parents could afford to pay for your prom outfit and bring you to prom and all that. If you could do all that, folks, you ain't got to be in the streets, gang. You choosing to be in the streets because you think that's the only way to be accepted. That's the only way to be cool. It's not, bro. It's not.